Yo, what up YouTube? Just want to update you guys with some stuff here now that I'm back from the drift event, and quite a lot of stuff happened. I was running 3s in B class, and I got bumped to A, and I crashed my car. So I just want to show you guys the damage and maybe like document me attempting to make this look slightly better. Show you guys the damage. So I crashed into Nate, unfortunately. And I see exactly where it all went wrong. Just learned a lot from crashing into him, honestly. But this damage here is mainly just the plastic bumper, and the under tray is, you know, it's bent. I'm gonna try to bend it back, look like where it used to bolt into the bumper here. Those have all like broken, like pretty much all of them, I think, except for this one. So I might see if I can like rivet some metal onto these and maybe like try to get this back on. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to make this look a little bit better. I've got an event coming up, Tandemic. It's basically just gonna be all tandems. And now that I'm in A class, I might slip into some A class. Well, I will slip into some A class trains. I do have a team that I put together for this event. It's just like me, Mike, and Justin Camere. So we were running 3s at the last event. That's what we're going to be doing at Tandemic. So I just want this to look a little bit nicer for when I go and drift my car at Nedco. But what's kind of cool about this is, you know, it's a party bumper now. Technically I got 2 party bumpers now. Because this rear bumper is also just, you know, she's special. She's a special rear bumper, so I really don't care. I actually have a new rear bumper in a room over there. I just haven't put it on yet because I've been going ham. So what I'm gonna do is kind of just get this bumper off of here. I got a sawhorse over there. I'm gonna put it on there, get a heat gun on this. I got some Bondo and you know, various different sandpapers there, some primer as well, some like, I'm gonna see if this matches. It's like the cheapest silver paint I could find. So yeah, just gonna try to get it to look nicer, but I'll just document that. And yeah, this is a long clip. Let's get to it. So I already got the plastic clips off of here. I bought new plastic clips already, but yeah, I'm just gonna take this off. But I was saying, like, I learned a lot from like crashing into Nate. There's a lot to tell from the GoPro footage. I wasn't paying attention to him. I wasn't paying attention to where he was going, and I wasn't sure exactly how much steering angle he had. So when he had spun out, it was like it was a split second too late. You know, his car's good from what I hear. My car's fine, so like that's good. But I definitely learned a lot. So gonna be paying a little bit more attention to like the outside line when I'm behind somebody as well. You know, just trying to be careful, because like I surged super hard. I was trying to catch up to him, as you guys probably could tell, and again, I thought he had a bunch of angle in the car. I don't think he does anymore. But yeah, I learned a lot, so it shouldn't happen again, or at least as much. I just want to kind of update you guys like why that happened, how it happened, and we'll get on to this bumper here. I feel stupid for crashing, but like I learned a lot, so that's something like if I didn't learn anything from this, that's not good. So that's why I really do these videos, because like I want to learn from my own mistakes, and that was a pretty big mistake. So I mean, it wasn't all my fault, but like, yeah, that could have been easily avoided. All right, so that bumper should be like free from the car now. Ugh. All right, we're just gonna take this bumper off. I'm gonna move it over the sawhorse, and we're gonna look over this front end. All right, let's check this out, see if there's any more bent things. Look at the frame rails. I don't see any bent frame. That's really nice. This though was damaged previously when I had bought the car, but it's not actually bent. Snapped off one of the studs in that bash bar. Oh, got some rocks. Oil cooler is fine. Nothing got pushed in. So literally, this took all of the impact, as well as the undershroud. Dan told me when I crashed into Nate, my car went up off the ground, and I didn't believe him, but I have a photo of that. I guess I'll put that here. But yeah, it didn't feel that hard, so I don't know why my car went up into the air. So as well, my inner fender liner is trashed from the drive home, honestly, so that's, I mean, all my wiring's still fine, but like, yeah, this is kind of messed up right now. Yeah, this car literally no worse for wear other than the bent under tray and bent plastic. That could have been so much worse. So I'm gonna try to get a heat gun on here. I'm gonna push this out as well, try to close these gaps on these holes. Should be able to do that. Alright, well, I don't think I'm done with the heat gun yet, but if you look at this side, you know how everything looks. This one's cracked. I'm gonna probably zip tie this from the back. Let me look at this. Pretty close, I would say. I think when I flip this around, it's gonna look pretty good. I gotta get up here as well. Kind of actually just forgot about that. But I'm letting this cool off a little bit. I used the high setting on my heat gun. This is my dad's old heat gun. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, so gonna be potentially this crease is a little bit aggressive, but I should be able to conform that with some Bondo. And I mean, it's pretty close. You know, this side, it's fairly close, you know. But as long as we can get close, it's gonna look so much better than it was, you know. We'll flip it around real quick, I guess. So, I mean, to be honest, To be honest, where's the dent, you know? That's pretty good. So I'm gonna get this out, and then we'll get going. This is actually looking not too bad. That's pretty sweet. All right, just want to do a quick little update. Started getting these cracks fixed with some zip ties. So, I mean, everything's attached back together. Good to go. All right, well, I'm doing a really terrible job of like documenting this, but I got like most of the stuff pressed out with the heat gun. I haven't put any Bondo on yet, but I'm spraying the primer on here and kind of just sanding it to find the high and low spots. And then after I do find those, I'll start applying some Bondo. I'm not a body, I don't know. This is the first car that I've done this kind of stuff too, so you're not gonna learn much from this video. All right, so just got the under tray off. Gotta straighten this back out. So this piece and this piece got pretty toasted, but you know, holes aren't ripped or anything. So I'm gonna try to bend this back straight as best I can, so I can reuse this. I don't want to buy another one. Well, I got this tray pretty darn flat and back nice and straight. I just kind of use this tarp on the ground to beat it back straight with a mallet. I'm gonna try to straighten that piece. This one's supposed to be just straight, so I mean that's gonna be a little bit harder, but let's get to it. And we're good to go. So that is straight again. As straight, I mean, I can get it straighter, but it's about as straight as I'm willing to get it right now. I'm still kind of messing with this bumper because I don't have the right paint to match this. So I'm trying to think of a design maybe that I can put on here. I got a couple designs upstairs. I was thinking maybe like a circle here, like coming right around, and then like a Japanese like flag kind of deal, but all I got is gray, so I mean, or gray and silver, so I don't know, it might look pretty cool. All right, so I've got pretty much everything set. Last night I had an idea for a design as far as like, because I don't have the right paint to match, so I'm figuring I'll just like kind of, you know, come up with a design. Pretty basic, but think that might look pretty cool, you know, like, you know, Japanese like kind of flag. So I don't know, just gonna do that for now. I think it might look pretty sick. All right, so this is the design. I got the base coat back on. I'm gonna spray a lighter silver on this. This is like a black base coat with the silver sprayed on top. And I mean, I don't know how it's gonna come out. It's supposed to be like a Japanese, like, you know, flag, but we'll see. All right, so it's the next day, and I think that came out pretty sweet. I mean, I'm not a body and or paint guy, but for you know, a noob, I think I did pretty sweet. Pretty good. Pretty pumped about it. Right now, next thing I gotta worry about are these here. So pretty much every single one of these snapped out. That's where the under tray mounts to. So I need to fix all of these. There's 5 holes that I need to close up. So what I'm gonna do is use some old exhaust gaskets. These are really a good material. You know, it's a super stiff metal. But what I'm going to do is just, you know, separate these layers individually, or at least attempt to, and use these holes. I'm just going to cut these kind of like that, how I repaired my rear bumper. And I will rivet those onto here, and I should be able to get these clips should slide right over them, and we should be good to go. So I actually might fix this one too. So it looks like I need to fill 6 holes. But yeah, pretty easy, kind of tedious process. All right, and I chose not to, you know, document that, but yeah, I got my exhaust gasket pieces riveted on, got the clips that I can bolt to back in all of the holes. So this bumper is ready to go back on. So now I can kind of move on to everything else, which is drift prep as normal. Bumper's looking fresh. Got everything going on it. Everything's fixed. Under tray's fixed. All right, so I got my under tray loosely back on, and just gonna get this front bumper back on now. Okay, now just put this on.
Fucking sexy, dude. This is good fucking job.
Yeah, shit looks mint.
Yeah. I dig it.
What crash? But yeah, so got the bumper on, and it's definitely a vibe. I'm very, very happy with how this came out. So it's gonna look fresh for the next event. I think that's the end of the video. If you guys liked the video, please comment, rate, or subscribe. I hope to see you in the next one. It's gonna be a sweet drift day. Until then, peace out.